Good morning, YouTube. Well, good evening, whatever it is where you're at, if you're watching this. So, first of all, like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of the Wrench and Dad family. It's early here, where I'm at. I had to change up my PCV system because I still was getting a bunch of, matter of fact, I can show you. The way I ran it. So, let me show you this right here. See that right there, milky stuff? The way I ran it, it wasn't working for me. So I was like, let me change it up again and let me see what I could do differently here. Yes, I am gonna wipe that off. Just give me some time. So the way I did it was, I got my catch can running here in the front. So I got, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see here. All right, so I got coming off the crankcase vent. Put that back up. Coming out the crankcase vent, coming up into this T, goes in the intake, comes back out to this side of the catch can. So those are tied in together, and then off of the catch can this side, coming around all the way up and to there. Now, do I like the way that looks? No, but it's the way that the car did it, the way that Volkswagen did it when it came. So I know a lot of people said that you can run it that way with just running the from the crankcase vent all the way to the intake. But I mean, pretty much it's not as efficient as what you think it is. Well, just to me. I mean, because like I said, I can show you again. I mean, you kind of can see that milkiness in there. Pretty much, if I took the valve cover off, it'll probably be even worse. But I mean, let's see here. Of course, let's see. Yep, right there. Hold on, let's see if it'll focus. It's not got all the way down. It won't focus, y'all. I'm sorry. Right there at the top. It won't focus all the way down, but that's not what I want. So I ran it basically the way that it's ran in the factory. So we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure that this will work out a little better than, actually a lot better than the way it was ran before. So yeah, I think I got it this time where it'll actually do what it needs to do and perform more efficient than it was before. Because like I said, I'm trying to get this car running right. Oh, I did have, it's been a while since I posted the video. I did have a coolant leak. And I'm gonna show y'all what it was. This right here, that line right there, and then the line right next to it, I guess this is a Y pipe that goes into the coolant reservoir bowl. I was smelling coolant burning off, and I couldn't figure out where the coolant was going. Well, that's where it was going. It was burning off, and right here too, right there. It was burning off as it went to, I guess it was seeping through as you accelerate it, and it was just burning off on this on those aluminum ones, because I upgraded to the aluminum ones instead of the cracked ones. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much the gist of this video. Pretty much to show y'all what I did differently to run my catch can. I mean, it was pretty affordable. The line was, I already had some line from the kit that I had to get like an additional 5 feet. Probably additional 5 feet. This T was like $20 from Evil Energy, and then the line was like $20, and that's pretty much it. It was just like a total of $40 to do this again and actually do it this way, to add an extra hose. I will say this, to do this entire PCV system with a catch can, I mean, you can get away with using 5 feet if you run it the way I had it before. Me personally, I don't recommend running that way, because you're still dumping oil into the intake, and it's getting down in a crate case one way or another. Like I said, some people say you can do it, but I mean, I just showed you guys with me running it the way I ran it, what it looked like coming off of there. So like I said, this is a pretty good catch can, and it's vintage, so it's a pretty nice catch can. I made sure I spent some got a really nice one, so then that way I knew that I wasn't going to have any issues with my catch can or getting any oil mixed milky stuff all in the damn intake. But I mean, hey, like I said, me personally, I'm gonna run it like this. You want to run it the other way? I do have a video on how I ran it before. You go check that out if you want to run it the other way. But I highly recommend you running it this way. Now, granted, yours, I mean, if you don't want to spend for the braided lines and the AN fittings and everything like that, cool, don't do it. But you can run, some people run brass and all that stuff, but of course I wanted mine to look really nice. So I wanted it to look neat and nice. That's how I ran mine. So if you want to run it that way, you can, but just do what you're capable of doing. How about that? I'm going to say that. Do what you're capable of doing, because a lot of people are not capable of doing some things, and they do the things that they can do, if that makes sense. So that is the gist of this video. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what fittings to get. Silly me. This is -10 AN line. So it's -10 and it's the -10 fittings to get this to work. Yeah, so I have to cut my front yard because my front yard is pretty high. But like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna try to get more videos up. I do have another video that I'm gonna put up of the O2 sensor that I'm putting in. I am going to get an O2 sensor spacer. Put on because my rear one keeps flagging the check engine code. I have another O2 sensor coming, but it hasn't gotten here yet. The shipping sucks for it. So yeah, O2 sensor coming. And what else did I have to do this thing? I had one more thing I needed to do this. Oh no, matter of fact, y'all didn't know. I put a high flow cat on the car. I put a high flow cat on the car. I know I told y'all before I was running a catless downpipe, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it runs a lot better with the high flow cat. And I like the sound. It's not as raspy. It's not as raspy. It takes the raspy out of the persuasion. But I'll put a video up of what it sounds like here. But this main video was just to let y'all know that I did change up the catch can system. So like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of the family. Please, 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 please. Y'all have a good day. Peace.